Welcome to my channel Chantrea. Welcome all beloved students. So today I'm gonna share types of salt hydrolysis. Okay, before I'm going to share types of hydrolysis, I'm going to introduce something about on the basis hydrolysis. Salt are divided into three categories: acidic salt, neutral salt, and basic salt, right? So I will interview one by one and you have to listen to me carefully, right? Okay. Number one, acidic salt, right? Acidic salt equal means you can say acidic salt from strong acid plus or react with weak base, right? Weak base. Okay, this is that. For example, I can choose only one strong acid, hydrochloric acid, HCl, okay, HCl. Okay, reacts with ammonia solution, right? If we produce the salt ammonium chloride, right? Ammonium chloride. So ammonium chloride, it is acidic salt. So when ammonium chloride hydrolysis, okay, ammonium chloride hydrolysis means backward water, okay, is produce ammonium ion and chloride ions, right? Okay, so I want to explain you more about ammonium ions. This is that cartons that can react with water, right? Hydrolysis water. So it produces this ammonia, right? And hydronium ions. This is that acid, right? Okay, what about chloride ions? Chloride ions with waters. So you can say HCl and hydroxide ions, but it cannot, right? Because that it is from hydrochloric acid. It is so strong, so that it cannot hydrolysis, right? Okay, this is that we say that acidic salt mean the cations the cation, right? The cation, or you can say ammonium ion. It can react with water and then come to ammonia, right? And hydronium ions. But when we're talking about chloride ions in water, it cannot, right? Cannot, because that is chloride ions came from strong acid, right? So it cannot, right? Okay, number two, we talking about neutralize salt, right? Neutralize salt mean came from strong acid and strong base, right? Strong acid and strong base. Okay, strong acid and strong base. For example, I can take one, okay, I can take nitric acid HNO3 plus with sodium hydroxide, okay, equal sodium nitrate and water, right? Okay, this is a neutral salt, right? It is neutral salt. So neutral salt, okay, we hydrogen water, okay, sodium nitrate in waters. Okay, we produce sodium ion and nitrate ion. Okay. When we're talking about sodium ion in water, okay, can sodium hydroxide and it cannot write, you cannot write that, right? You cannot write, you want to write that, this cannot, right? Because that you can say that this cannot because sodium ion came from a strong base. So strong base cannot, right? Cannot. Okay. So nitrate ion it also, right? Nitrate and water, this cannot do. This cannot do, right? It does not have hand. Okay. Okay, this is that neutral salt. Neutral salt mean strong acid, very strong base. And like, for example, I have nitric acid reacts with sodium hydroxide, and to produce sodium nitrate. So the sodium nitrate we hydrolysis in water, so it came to sodium ion and nitrate ion. So sodium ions cannot react with water because that sodium ions came from sodium hydroxide is strong base, and nitrate it is also is came from the strong acid, nitric acid, right? Nitric acid. So this cannot. Okay, one more that you have to remember that. Okay. Basic soul, right? Basic soul. Basic soul. Basic soul is mean weak base. Weak base reacts with strong weak base with strong acid, right? Okay, sorry. You can write strong base, strong base with weak acid, right? Okay, for example, I give you strong base mean like sodium hydroxide, okay, with acetic acid, acetic acid, acetic acid, right? This is and produce sodium acetate, right? Sodium acetate and water, okay, and water, right? So that you have to remember that sodium acetate it is a basic salt, so that can it treat in water, okay. Hydrolysis in water. Hydrolysis in water came to acetate ion and sodium ion. Okay, when we talk about sodium ion, it came from the sodium ion came from the strong base. So sodium ions cannot be, or you can say cannot hydrolyze in water. So when we're talking about astar ions, hydrolyzed in water came from T, acetic acid,
hydroxy
and
ion.
when we're talking about sodium ions cannot hydrolysis in water because it came from the strong base. It cannot. So this is the kinds or types of salt hydrolysis in water, right? So you have to remember it is very useful and very important for you. Okay, I want to review again. Types of salt hydrolysis. On the basis hydrolysis, salt are divided into 3 categories: acidic salt, neutral salt, or basic salt, right? Acidic salt, strong acid, reacts with base, such as hydrochloric acid plus ammonia solution is come to high, you can say ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride, it is acidic salt, right? Acidic salt. So ammonium chloride hydrolysis water came to ammonium ions and chloride ions. You know that ammonium ions can hydrolysis in water and then produce ammonia solution and hydronium ion. But when we're talking about chloride ion, cannot hydrolyze in water because that it came from the strong acid. Okay, strong acid. Ions cannot, right? Okay. When we're talking about neutral salt means strong acid and strong base react together, right? For example, nitric acid react with sodium hydroxide and produce the sodium nitrate. Okay, sodium nitrate hydrolyzed in water and then produce sodium ions and nitrate ions. So sodium ions cannot hydrolyze in water, and nitrate ion it also cannot hydrolyze in water too, right? When we're talking about basic salt mean came from strong base and react with weak acid, right? For example, sodium hydroxide react with acetic acid and produce the salt sodium acetate, right? Sodium acetate it is the basic salt. The basic salt sodium acetate hydrolyzed in water, okay, produce acetate ions and sodium ion. You know that sodium ions came from the strong base. So came from the strong base cannot hydrolyze water, right? When talking about acetate ions, hydrolyze in water.
hydroxide ion.
This is the types of salt hydrolysis. So if you have question, you can comment below. I will try to explain you, right? Okay, thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope that my student can catch and what I mean, right? So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification, right? When I upload the new video, you can get the new video from me first, right? So thank you very much for watching. And don't forget to download the exercise in the link description below. You will get it free, right? Thank you very much.